my good friend Tofu Tommy. By the way, oh, I forgot to do this. Tommy just made a video, a day in the life of a male anorexic. Go check it out. It is incredible. I want it to go viral just like my day in the life of the bulimic video went viral. I really want this one to go viral. There are so many men out there that struggle with anorexia. Hi guys, welcome to Educating Shanny, where every Thursday I answer your questions. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder. Hi Shanny, hi! So first of all, I just want to thank you all for the support on my hard video that I posted a couple days ago. I had filmed that video, by the way, after yesterday's vlog that you saw. So that's why I looked all happy yesterday, is because I filmed that before I filmed my sad video. But I'm doing much better now, and I'm just really grateful for you guys as always. And thank you for uplifting my spirits and reminding me what I'm doing. And because of you and your comments, I didn't give in and I didn't binge and purge, and I still haven't. So thank you. And let's get into your questions. Okay. Amber Rhodes says, I have a question for the video. How long did you keep your eating disorder hidden, and how did your family react? I love you. I love you too. I kept it, the binge eating disorder that I had as a child. I wouldn't say that I really kept it from anybody, because I don't think that I knew that it was not normal. Like, to me, binge eating was what I did. That was my comfort. That was my safe place growing up. I don't think I ever really thought, oh, I have an eating disorder and my parents need to know. But then when I became bulimic, when I was 13, it took about a year maybe for my family to find out. It was a crazy year. My parents were going through a divorce. I lived with my cousins for a while. Like, it was a crazy year. And so, I don't know, I don't think they could have even known, because everything, so much other crap was going on in our lives that it was really difficult to even see the signs. Looking back on it now, obviously all of them tell me all the time, like, I wish I had known, I wish I had been there for you. But I would say when they found out was when I was about a year after, and my sister found out because I was eating dinner at her house and she walked in on me purging, and she called my mom and told her, and I got in trouble because back then, again, they did not understand it. Again, that's why I'm trying to educate the world that it's not a bad thing, it's just an illness that you need help for. So yeah, so a year, I guess, for the bulimia. And the overeating, I didn't really realize was an eating disorder until, I don't know, like my late teenage years in therapy. That's when I found that out. So, oh, my good friend Tofu Tommy. By the way, oh, I forgot to do this. Tommy just made a video, a day in the life of a male anorexic. Go check it out. It is incredible. I want it to go viral just like my day in the life of the bulimic video went viral. I really want this one to go viral. There are so many men out there that struggle with anorexia, and it's just not talked about. Like, bulimia is starting to be more talked about, and all eating disorders are, but male anorexia, male eating disorders in general, are not talked about hardly at all. I mean, statistically, it's the majority of eating disorder sufferers are women, but there are so many men out there that suffer too. So please go check out his video. I'll try and remember and put it in the comments below, or the description below, and if I forget, somebody remind me. So, but it was a really good video, Tommy. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for making it. Yeah, okay, so Tommy says, my question is, what is your goals for the next few years in health and with your eating disorder advocacy? Advocacy? I don't know how to say that word. Well, my goals for the next year. I was thinking about this last night, actually. It's really funny that you asked, because I've been thinking that what is the next step for me, because I've stopped binging and purging. I'm not bulimic anymore. So weird to say that sometimes. I'm not bulimic anymore. I'm not bulimic anymore. I'm not bulimic anymore. I mean, I've messed up a few times here and there, you guys know that, but I'm not bulimic anymore. And last night I was thinking about this, and I was like, okay, well, what's next for me on YouTube? Like, I've beat bulimia. What can I do next? Where can I go next? Where can I start? Where can I get myself healthy? Because as you guys know from the other day, I had a hard day realizing that I had gained so much weight, and for me that was hard. And now it's to the point where I'm like, well, it's okay if I need to lose some weight, but in a healthy way, and I've never done that before. And so I'm thinking about that. Like, I'm trying to wait and make sure that my body is healthy enough, because as of right now, I'm still not very stable, I guess, in my body. Like I still get sick really easily and I get dizzy really easily when I stand up. So I'm still kind of waiting for my body to catch up and heal all the way before I can start like a healthy exercise routine or diet or whatever. So for now, I'm just going to try and eat healthier things instead of what I've been living off of. The soft food diet that I've been living on is horrible for me. It's full of potatoes and puddings and jellos and all that stuff. I'm gonna try and keep on eating more yogurts and cottage cheeses and soups, like healthier soups. And because now it's getting to the point, like you guys know, I've told you before that it was at the point like, okay, well, as long as I'm not binging and purging, as long as I'm keeping food down, it doesn't matter what it is. You guys remember that point that I was at, that I would say that all the time, like no matter it, I don't care what I'm keeping down. If I keep anything down, that's progress for healing from my bulimia. And now that I'm healed from it, it's time to start focusing on what's healthy for my body and what my body needs. So that's kind of my, I don't know, that's my plan. That's what I have in mind. I'm just gonna start by eating healthier and then work on exercising as soon as my body will allow me. So yeah, I love you, Tommy. Please go check out his video, seriously. Okay, Keisha Sutherland says, question, it might sound silly, but could it be considered an eating disorder to binge and then not eat anything at all for days after? I am not sure, but I've caught myself being uncontrollable when it comes to eating, and then I will eat nothing for days and days. I never throw the food up again though. I feel this is a silly question, so I have never really thought to ask anyone. It's not a silly question at all. Just don't even. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not even a therapist, I'm none of those things, but it does sound to me like you're doing some eating disorder behaviors, and binge eating disorder is also an eating disorder. If you find yourself binging, that's an eating disorder. If you find yourself starving yourself, even if it's only for half of the week and then the other half you're binging or whatever, that's disordered eating. That's not healthy eating. So anything that's disordered eating and not the typical healthy, what we're made to do, what we're made to eat and digest and all of those things. Like if you're going against what our bodies need and what's natural for our bodies, then I think that you should probably get into a doctor and ask them what they think. But I do think that it sounds like you've got some tendencies going on. But again, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a therapist. So okay, Alex Anderson says, may I please give you a shout out on my channel? Duh, please do. I want all the shout outs on all the channels. I don't even care if you've given me millions of shout outs before. Every time I see a new one, I love it. And I don't even care if you've done like 20 of them already. Like I love it every time. Like I always feel so flattered, and it just makes me feel Twitter-pated inside. So yes, give me a shout out, do it. Share my channel, share my embarrassing videos, do whatever you want. Let's just get this out there and get it taken care of in the world of the place that is full of sadness and shame, and get the shame out of it. So yes, give me a shout out. Shout out my channel, make people come watch my channel and help me grow it so that I can do more with it. So, okay. Yes, you can. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Snugbug XXX says, random question, but are you hypermobile? I asked because I noticed you have hands very similar to my daughter who is. I hope no one dies of mouse shit disease. No one died, I don't think. I hope. Not yet anyway, so. P.S. If you do answer this, my name is Emily. Hi, Emily, and I live in Wales. The profile picture and name are my 13-year-old daughter, Sari, or Carrie? I don't know how to say that. Ceres? C-E-R-Y-S? I've never seen, how do you say that? I don't know. It's beautiful, whatever it is. My 13-year-old daughter who stole my YouTube account and made it all about her. So she and I both love you guys. That's adorable. I love you too. So I didn't know what hypermobile is. I had to look it up. And I guess that's where your joints can bend in certain ways that other people's can't. And I've always had that, but I didn't know that it was like a thing. I always just called myself double jointed. Like you guys have seen, like my thumb, I mean, that's natural for me to go back. And then I can go pretty far. And same thing, you guys comment all the time that my wrists are very what's the word? They just bend really far and stuff, and I can, you know, move my neck and stuff, like, and I can do the elbow, double jointed elbow thingy where I can turn it and it'll okay, never mind. But anyway, yes, I don't know if I am. The doctor's never told me that. Is that a thing? Is that the same as double jointed? Because I've been told by a doctor that I'm double jointed, but I don't know. So good question though. I had no idea. So Crystal Perez says, hey Shanny, hi. I haven't been a long subscriber, but I love you so much. I love you too. Also, how and when should I tell my boyfriend that I'm anorexic? Today, right now, right this second. All of your loved ones close to you need to know what's going on, so that they can be there for you and help you and love you, and just sit them down and talk to them about it. And if you have trouble with it, you can, again, I say this all the time, I'm gonna make a new one of these because I need to make an updated one. But last year sometime, maybe longer than that, I don't know, I made a video called Dear Parents, I Have an Eating Disorder, and How to Tell Your Parents You Have an Eating Disorder, 2 videos. One of them was me giving you steps how to tell your parents you have an eating disorder, and you can apply that to your boyfriend or anybody else in your family or your friends or whatever. The other one, you turn on the camera and sit with your loved one while I tell them that you have an eating disorder, and then I'll open up the discussion so that you can discuss it further after my video is over. So go check out those 2 videos. I'll try and remember to put them in the description. And then I'm gonna be working on a new updated one that will be like how you can tell anybody you love, not just your parents, but any loved ones. So yeah, tell them as soon as possible. It's important to have as much support and to bring it out of the dark as much as possible. So Ghost Rumor Name Count says, how old is Shanny? I am 32 years old. What is wrong with my phone? What? Okay, I'm 32 years old. Wendy Bradley says, I know showering is uncomfortable and triggering for you, but have you thought about going swimming? It has helped me with pain, and for some of your medical issues, I think it could be really comforting. Love you too, Wendy. I have thought about that recently. That's funny you guys are bringing up all these things that I've been thinking about recently. Because I have fibromyalgia and endometriosis and interstitial cystitis and ulcers and all of the things you guys know, my whole list of 12 diagnoses that I have. I have thought about swimming lately. Like, why don't I go swimming? Because swimming is not, what's the word? Wait, what did you use? Triggering. Swimming, yeah. So showering is very uncomfortable and triggering for me, for sure. We all know this. But swimming is not, until it's time to get out of the water. I'm very weird. I just don't like to be wet and not in water. But when I'm in the water, I love it. I could stay in a pool or lake or ocean or whatever of water all day long. But the second I have to get out and I'm soaking wet, that's where I get the anxiety. I don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. But yeah, I've been thinking about swimming. I think that would be good for my joints. I think that would be a good way to start. Maybe that's a good way to start my exercise program. Good idea. Okay, very good. Emma B says, how do you feel about and react to people who joke about suicide or killing themselves? This is a hard question. Okay, first of all, sometimes, yes, I'm drinking soda, don't judge me. I don't like the carbonation, so I try and shake it all out. Does anybody else do this? And then just open it slowly at a time. So there have been times where in my life when I was younger, a lot younger, like teenager and below, where I would joke all the time and be like, oh, that makes me so mad. It makes me want to kill myself. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. That's so ugly and blah, blah, blah. And still young people these days still talk like that. And I don't see, like, I don't know, I guess it's just situational. I guess it's situational. In general, I don't think it should be joked about. I think it's a very serious topic. I have lost some family members to suicide, and I think that it's very sensitive for a lot of people, and it can trigger a lot of people, and it can bring up hard emotions for a lot of people. For me personally, I don't know. This is a hard one. I don't know how to talk through this, but I kind of feel like if it's, you know, the thing's gonna stop on me. It's gonna stop.